be okay. As last band to come through here, 15 seconds. Nongshim figuring it out. Is the gangplank going to be... Oh no, this means nah.
We know what this means, yep. Very much a Gnar pick looking like it's going to come through here. Laughing here is Kyoshi because he locks in the Udyr.
Oh, we're doing it. All right.
So this is exactly everything we talked about. Even the Korean production is ready immediately to put the graphic up because we talked about this earlier. He's playing it a ton in solo queue right now. Everyone was saying, okay, if they lose game 1, very likely that's when the Udyr comes out in game 2. Everything, the script is being followed to the T here. Man, we'll see if this pick ends up working out because it is very risky and no one really knows exactly how it's going to work in pro play. As, yeah, that's not going to be the pick. I'm not going to see any Garen coming through here, although I'd love to see it.
I'd prefer to see it over the Gnar, personally, but that's fine. We're looking at a potential Syndra, and that is going to be the lockaway here as well. I do like it. Sort of goes back to a similar archetype that they went for in game number 1. Because I think it's the first time that we've actually seen it so far in the LCK. So we'll see. Of course, I'm very similar to an Ohm Wrecker, you know, giving you lots of movement speed. It's like Ohm Wrecker and a bit Janna passive and stuff like that. I don't know. It's fun. It gives you a lot of movement speed, guys. That's all you really need to know.
Dom, so he's going to get that shield bow a little bit faster than it normally would, so that's going to feel great.
Peanuts, like, he's got magnetized spears here. Because we're going to dive here towards the bottom side of the map. Bao is going to get taken out, but it's a trade. The Rel's also going to fall here as Doctorm. Not going to have to worry. Bay also moving up. That's going to be the stun coming out from Rich as the Vanguard's Edge comes in. Good knock-up onto Rich there, who just tries to stun Becca, but doesn't quite get him into the wall as he's pulled back out of the crush. And Kingen now having to run away. The gameplay button was pressed, but not enough damage out of Bay. And Rich is going to pay the price.
And as the dust settles, look at the map. Look at the bot lane. Duckdom and Kellen just pushing down more turret plates. And getting a ton of extra CS. Rich making a...
Peanut is going to be able to take down this Drake. Let's have a look at this bot lane dive once again, as it was pretty aggressive out of Kellen, as per usual. It took a little bit too long to kill Bao.
Yeah. Still happy with that one, though, with the extra damage he gets done. As Yoshik is like, oh, swiped you. He's out of there. Meanwhile, this is Rich's, like, incredible dive away. And Peanut comes up. Spears, as you said, it feels magnetized with how well he's able to hit these hits Kingen. And they do run away here as Rich overextends ever so slightly and ends up getting shockwaved and dying. And Vanguard's Edge keeping him in here. And instead of walking away, he does go a little bit too far in, looks for one more auto, and that ends up being the death of him. But yeah, the real story here is the place on the bot lane.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of value given over to Nongshim. I think Rich probably could have been a little bit early. Flash away. The Attract and Repel will come forward. Bay now joins the fight. The DRX look to have control of the pit for the moment as Spears continuing to rain down. Nongshim, I really do like that they've built this phalanx for themselves. Seeing whether they can hold that position as Peanut up against the wall. He can always pounce over as Rich looking to teleport back into this battle, but can he actually do it in time is going to be the question. It's going to be a 50-50 here as Peanut does have to pounce out, lands the spear, and it is going to be the Drake taken. Kellen with a heroic engage. The Vanguard's Edge flies through the backside as now Becca trying to get out of there, but it looks like DRX may have found the better end of this fight, as that's the first kill going over for Udyr. That's what we should be focusing on, as Bao trying to run away from Peanut, but it's not going to happen. Peanut locks down a double kill in this fight, but finds himself as the last man standing for Nongshim Red Force, and DRX, they've come alive. The power of the Udyr will be respected.
Certainly true, as it feels like this could be the beginning of a very, very strong comeback.
Horse, by the way. I need to apologize, Wolf. I'm not going to... My active listening is going to take a hit here because I can barely understand a word that you're saying, as we've got a bit of a fight here underneath the turret. And that's a very comfortable solo kill. Kingen, he's Aurelia in this matchup. And it's a good matchup for Aurelia. Just another indication as to why it's a little bit dangerous to blind pick the low attempt or anything like that. But that cheeky ward just inside the pit is real dangerous. The amount of vision, though, that is actually here for DRX is gigantic. Peanut is just going to book it. Going to get here in time as DRX looking like they're thinking about turning, and Pyosik, he's rocketing, looking for Bay. He's going to be the choice, stunned up for a second, but the tenacity is just so huge, and Bay can't do anything. Couldn't even press the gameplay button during that engagement. And Pyosik is, of course, going to be absolutely fine. The Rel also going to bite the dust. As DRX just looking too strong, the power of the Udyr is something that just needs to be respected.
Yeah, and finally Kingan's starting to really do a lot in this game. He struggled early, wasn't hitting his stuns, is hitting them now, and this is an insanely fast clear time they have on this Baron, so they're going to go for it again. Look at Becca's flank position as well. Rich could be in trouble here. There's the stun.
Yep, and that's going to be a Gnar into the wall, so Rich trying to get the disengage, but he's just way too far behind. Nothing that he can do. Teleport came through from Solka just to get him underneath this pit. Is now Dokdam trying to run away from Kingan. And yeah, he's not going to be able to do too much as Bay teleports in at the most unfortunate of positions and immediately has to flash to get himself out of there as Pyosik. He almost runs faster than saw a dragon going down as Pyosik. What the heck is that speed? Okay, Peanut. Not going to be able to do too much here. He does go golden. Teleport is going to come forward. He's got a bit of a battle now as Dokdam's trying to fight against Pyosik, but that is not what he wants. So much CC. He survives for a long time, gets that S rank, but immediately stunned out, taken down. Kellen also going to fall as the double kill. Comes through from Bao. Void Seeker, not going to find too much, but it doesn't really seem to matter. Peanut still trying to flash his way out of this one. As Kingan's on the bottom side, by the way, guys. This is a mismatch fight in favor of Nongshim, as that spear was beautiful out of Peanut. He still needs to be respected. But Bay, he's just going to get taken down. Can't really peel this Udyr from anyone ever. And yeah, Kingan's just continuing to play some PvE.
Yeah, we missed it on the live feed, I think, but the second Drake comes in very early here. Now they have even more damage outputs. You can just see, I mean, there's no running away from this one. He already went golden earlier. Does barely escape.
It's under a turret. Oh man, Rich wraps around, but Kingan, he's going to be there as well, and oh no, the Acathian Rain is going to be enough. And DRX, it just feels like they're playing with their food now.
They still haven't gotten the Baron yet, because there's been...
You literally can't.
Yeah.
You actually just can't. It's impossible. He just runs up and stuns whoever he wants. It's crazy.
Easy peasy. Dokdam here, trying to do what he can. Trying to pop ultimate here. Gets taken out. Bao functioning so well with his comp as the CC is so strong on the side of DRX, and once the cleanup happens, Bao is just free to do insane amounts of damage. So we're gonna watch this again. I feel like we're watching so many replays that I have no idea what's going on in the actual game anymore.
Yeah, I don't know either. Oh man. I'm starting, it's like an Inception problem, you know? It's just, I don't know what's real anymore.
And they're gonna look for this Baron
like a
fight.
6,000 gold difference top. It's so silly.
And now, okay, this could be big.
Well, we'll see whether they can actually take down Kingan, who's going to be CC'd for a very long time. Goes golden and flashes away. There's the Vanguard's Edge, trying to turn it now on its head. Almost manages to go 1-for-1. But in the meantime, DRX are, of course, taking the Baron, and that's what happens. Good split pushing there from Kingan. Unfortunate that he lost his life. Probably didn't need to flash, but he wanted to buy as much time as possible. As Pyosik is just going to rocket into Dokdam. Bao also just going to dive in on top of him. Kellen with some decent CC, but you're, of course, never going to kill Pyosik, who just turns around, decides that Rel is going to die. And now Peanut running for the hills. There's a blast cone, so that's the only real way he can get out of the way of Pyosik, who can't actually get through walls without his flash.
Yeah.
He, in fact, came out of Mega Gnar.
Well, they're just
Could be an opportunity for DRX to take a fight.
Trying to force a fight here by threatening the inhibitor. Nongshim don't respond at all. Kellen,
all right, in goes Kellen as the Magnet Storm comes forward as well. This is the last chance, but yeah, the money's just too much, and DRX are going to wipe the floor with them. A triple kill for the Aurelia. This could actually be the Pentas. I think Pyosik may have just stole that one away. No, it was in fact Bay, Solka, sorry.
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's not. This means that Pyosik can just chase after Peanut, and the thumbs up comes in, and then he jumps back over the wall. Oh, this is perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, peak LCK.
The sad bee as well. Oh my god, it's so good. Get him, Pyosik, you can do it.
There's the Nexus.
In the meantime, they win the game, and I love that we were watching that instead of the Nexus falling down. That is perfect.
It was certainly 1,000 times more interesting as Pioshik gets online, gets his chem tank up. They're able to take their first Drake